All right, so this is the lesson that we're talking about, evaluating functions. We have the given function Rx is equal to -2/3x plus 4, find each value. So when we're trying to evaluate functions, we're going to see something like, we got -6, right? That is our x value. So wherever we see x in the original function, that's what we're going to replace for x, -6. So if we rewrite that equation, we have -2/3 times what? Hello, Jorge?
Hi, sir.
Yeah, so we have, are you ready?
Yeah.
So we have, remember, we're talking about evaluating functions. So whatever function value that we get for x, we just plug it in for the other values. So we have -2/3. What am I multiplying times -2/3?
-6.
Yeah, -6, right? -6 plus 4, right? When I have a fraction times another number, I use the distributive property. I multiply -6 times -2. -6. -6 times -2. Let's just do 2 times 6, and that is equal to what? 12. We know that a negative times a negative is a positive, so we have +12. +12 over what?
I don't know.
We changed the numerator, so let me go back. So right now we have 2/3 times 6, right? Let's just do 6 times 2 is what?
12.
12, right? So we already used 2 and 6, but 3 is left over. So that's 12 over what?
Um, 6 or
No. So look, so we have 6 times 2, right? And we got 12. What is left over? What's the denominator?
I don't know.
Okay, so let's see. So we have, let me break it down. So we have 2 times 3, and then we have 6, right? And whenever we have a fraction times another number, we're using multiplication. So this fraction then changes to 12. What was my denominator?
3.
3. So that's 12 over 3. That's the same as saying 12 divided by 3, which is equal to what?
4.
4, right? Okay, great. So we know that this is 4. So we can change this fraction into 12 over what?
12 over 4.
12 over what?
4.
Yeah, so 12 over 3 first, and then we still have the plus 4 over here. Then we can break this down. We said that this was 4. 4 plus 4 would get us what?
8.
8. That's our answer.
Okay.
All right, let's try the second one. Now we have now we have 1/2. So the same thing we did with -6, we do it 1/2. So we have 1/2 here. We'll put that in for 2 over, what is that? -2 over 3x. So let's write it out over here. -2 over 3 times what? We said 1/2, right? That's what x is, or 1/2. And then what's left over at the end?
Eight.
Yeah,
I mean, whoops.
we got 2 over 3 right, times 1/2 plus what? What's at the end of the equation?
-2/3 times 1/2.
Yeah, times 1/2, and then what's left over in the equation? Plus
Hold on.
what?
I don't know.
All right, so let me write this up for you. Give me a second. So our initial equation is, this is our function, right? Rx is equal to -2/3 x plus 4. This is our entire equation. This is our entire equation. We're just trying to figure out what r of x is equal to when we substitute x for a value. So let's say plus 4. We've already done r is equal to -6, right? So this said that r is -6. Anytime we see x in this equation, -6 will go for x. So if we write this, we have r -6 is equal to -2/3. Matter of fact, let me change the color. -6. We said times,
-1/3.
right? I'm still working on number 1, and then we'll go to number 2. Plus 4. So whatever they give us as the value for x, we plug it in for x in the equation. Do you see that?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so now we said we did distributive property. So we got 6 times 2 is what? We said 12, right? 12/3 plus 4. You see that part?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 12/3 plus 4. Now we 12 divided by, this is 12 divided by 3 plus 4. 12 divided by 3 is what?
4.
4, right? So now we have 4 plus 4, which is equal to what? 8. Do you see how we broke this down?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. If I can copy this. Copy this. Okay, so I'm gonna leave those notes in there for you so I can send it to you. All right, so that's the second one. Let's try another one. Let's try number 2. So instead of -6, we're gonna have what for number 2?
6.
Instead of -6, what do we have for number 2?
Number 2, 1 over, I can't really see it. 1/2, I think that is.
Yeah, 1/2. Oh, you can't see it. Let me zoom in.
Yeah, I can see it.
All right, so 1/2, right? So now we have r to 1/2. This is -2/3. We substitute x for what? 1/2, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, 1/2. So now we can do, and what's left over plus what? What's at the end?
4.
4, right? Okay, great. So now we have -2 times 1/3 times 2 plus 4. What's -2 times 1? Remember this part?
-2 times 1.
Yeah, -2 times 1.
Oh. Negative. Hold on.
We know that 2 times 1 is what?
It's 2.
2, right? Negative times a positive is a negative, so we have a negative what? Negative 2.
Yeah.
3 times 2 is what?
3 times. Oh, 6.
6, right? So now we have negative 2 over, let's reduce this. So we have negative 2 over 6. We can divide both of these by what? 2? Top and bottom. That'll give us negative 1 over 3. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. And what is still left over?
1 over 3. I mean 4. Sorry.
Yeah, 4. 4 is left over, right? So now we have our new, this is the last part, but we still need to break down the fraction. What we can do is, we need to make the denominators the same. In order to do that, we need to multiply, and this is over 1. We need to multiply both of the numerator and the denominator by 3 to make them the same. This is, hold on. This is times 3. Times 3. Our new fraction is 12 over 3. Now we have 12. Now we have negative 1 plus 12 over 3. What's negative 1 plus 12? What's 12 minus 1?
Hold on. 13.
12 minus 1.
Oh, 11.
Yeah, 11 over what?
3.
3. There you go. All right, let's see if we can do the next part. First one is the second one.
I don't think I can do it.
Oh yeah, you got this, Jorge. I'm gonna leave these notes in here for you, and then I'm just gonna go step by step. I'm not gonna speed through any of this. Let's see. All right, so we have number 3. Did you write number 3 down already?
Hold on. I'm gonna take a screenshot just in case. I wrote it down. I'm just gonna make sure.
Okay. Yeah. Take a picture of it. Let me get the first one. Take a picture of the. Let's see. This is the first question. Let me know when you're ready for me to go to the second one.
I'm ready.
Okay. Second question. You ready for the third question?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. So let's go over the third question. You don't have to take a screenshot. Take a screenshot after I've solved each question. I think that'll be good for you. Let's see. All right. All right, so now we have Rx is equal to -4. So it's saying that that entire equation, instead of x being equal to 4, the whole entire equation is going to be equal to 4. So we could just make this 4. That whole thing is equal to 4. So because that whole thing is equal to 4, we can say 4 is equal to -2 over 3 x plus 4. Now we have to do a little bit of, let's say, algebra. We need to move, our goal is to move everything to the other side of the equal sign. 1 second. Everything. If the equal sign is here, we need to move everything away from x. The goal is to move 4 and 2/3 and do its opposite. What's the opposite of +4?
-4.
Yeah, -4. So we subtract -4, -4. So we have 4 plus 4. This is a negative. Oh, that's a -4 that they gave us right here. So we got to make sure we get that. So we have a -4 and another -4. So that'll give us what? -8. 4 plus 4 is 8. They're both negative. Keep it -8. Our new equation on the right side of the equal sign is -2/3 x. Do you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Let me change this color so it doesn't look confusing. Oh, this one's -4. So now we have what? This is -8. Change that black. All right, so now we have -8 is equal to what? -2/3x. In order to do the opposite of the fraction, we need to multiply times its reciprocal. All right, reciprocal is mean flip it. So we need to multiply this times 3/2. -3/2 to cancel this out. We multiply this times -3/2. Now we have 8 times -3/2 is equal to x. You see that part?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so it's 8 times 3.
24.
24, right? So we have -24 over what?
2.
Yeah, that's correct. -24 over 2 is equal to what? X.
Right.
And then we know that 24, let's put it in this area over here. Oh, I can go down. Okay, yeah, so 24, hold on 1 second. So we know that -24 divided by 2 is equal to x. What's -24 divided by 2? Is this still negative? Oh, yeah, this is still
8.
negative.
I mean, not 8. 13. No.
You said
20, 12.
Yeah, 12. So we have for the answer, +12 is now equal to x. That is our answer. +12 is now equal to x.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you take a screenshot of this so you can see it better. Let's go
Right.
75. Okay. So we know that 2 was what? You said 2 was 11/3. This was 11/3. This one is x is equal to 12. Let me know when you're ready for number 4.
Oh, okay, hold on. All right, I'm ready.
So we did 1 through 3. All we had to do is plug in whatever x was next to r into the equation, and then we just use algebra. So let's go to the next question. All right, so let's see. All right, so for question number 4, it says use the graph. I'm going to zoom in a second. All right, so it says use the graph for y equals f of x. We need to find each value for f is equal to -2. When you're talking about, so we know that y is equal to whatever f is for that function. So where do you think we're going to plot for -2?
I don't know. Crap. This is hard.
Okay. Let's see. Let's move on to, we'll skip 4 through 6 for now, and then we'll go back to it. So let's go to number 7. Right now they gave us, remember, 8, -24 are going to be our x values. So whatever it is that they put for x, we're trying to figure out what m of x is equal to. So looking at number 7, if we look at the first column, we see 8 is equal to what on the right side?
2.
Yeah, 2. And -24?
13, -13.
Yeah, -13. Then we're trying to find our y-intercept in a function of the table. We'll come back to that part. Let's go to number 10. So we were given a function -2 times x squared minus 3.6, and we have the value for x. So we have x is equal to 5.5. We need to plug that into the x value. So let's say our initial function is -2 x squared minus 3.6. These are brackets. And then x is equal to 5.5. All we need to do is plug in what x is into that equation. So let me change x into red. This is x. X is equal to 5.5. So when we rewrite this equation, we have -2, right? Brackets. What's next?
I don't know.
Okay, so x is equal to what?
Put 5.5.
Yeah, 5.5. What's next? What's the exponent?
Yeah, 2.
2 minus what?
3.6.
Yeah, 3.6. And don't forget the brackets. This tells us that our answer is going to be in positive. So let's break this down first. 5.5 times 5.5 is equal to what?
Five 5.5 times 5.5. Oh, 30.25.
You said 30.25? That's correct. So we have 30.25 minus what?
Crap. I don't know. 2.
Yeah, so we have -2 on the outside. We changed this to 30.25 minus, what's the decimal?
30.25.
Yeah. Minus the decimal, 3.6. What's 30.25 minus 3.6?
30.25 minus 3.6. 27.60.
Yeah, you'll get 26. Let's do it on the calculator. So 30.25 minus 3.6, you'll get 26.65. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can change that into 26.65. Anytime we see a value inside brackets times another number outside, this is always going to be multiplication. So now we have -2 times 26.65, and that is equal to what?
53.3.
Yeah, 53.3, and that is our answer. That is number 10. Make sure you get a screenshot of that. Let me put number 10 on the side. Okay. Did you get a screenshot of that?
No.
Okay. All right, are you ready for the next part?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so next we're going to see if we can do some questions on let's see. Give me 1 second. All right, so this is the initial function. Write it down on a sheet of paper and let me know when you're ready to solve it.
I got it.
All right, so the equation that we got is so for number 1, our equation is f of x is equal to 4x minus 5, where f of x is equal to what number? 2, right? So our goal always is to, whatever value they give us for f, we need to plug that in for x everywhere we see it. So our objective is this equation here. Hold on. This is our goal right here.
Okay.
We need to plug in 2 for x. So we have 4 times what?
4 times. Hold on. Sorry. Send an email to my teachers real quick.
Okay.
All right, I'm good now.
All right. So
4
we
times
have 4
negative
times
5.
what?
2.
4 times what? Yeah, 4 times 2 minus what?
Negative 5.
Yeah, minus 5, right? 4 times 2 is what?
8.
Yeah, 8 minus 5 is what?
2? No, 3. Sorry.
Yeah, 3. So now we have f of x, right? So we can say f of 2 is equal to what? F of 2 is now equal to what?
3.
3. That is how we solve these equations. Let's go to the next problem. It's problem number 2. Let me know when you have it written down, and then we'll solve it.
All right. Yeah, I got it. I got it.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna write it down, and then you just tell me what I'm doing step by step. No, hold on. All right, so we have number 2. We have f of x is equal to, what was it? Hold on. What was the problem? Oh, it's -6 plus 6. Okay. One second, Jorge. I might have to give you a different problem to do. Give me one second. That was number 3. All right, so that's number 3. All right, so we have -6 plus, or we have -6x plus 6, and f of -6. All right, so we need to plug in -6 for x in the equation. All right, -6, go for x, for f of x. So when we rewrite the equation, we have -6 times what?
I don't know. Can you help me with this?
Yeah, so look how we did the first one, right? We plugged in 2 for x, and then we broke it down that way. So we're plugging in what number for x for number 2?
Okay, let's see. 2?
No, we're talking about, 1 second. So we're on number 2, right? We're focused on, we're on number 2. So we're focused on this part right here. We said that 2 needs to be plugged in for x, and we did that. What are we plugging in for x for number 2?
What?
So I'm gonna start with the first part. So we have -6, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are we plugging in for x?
-6.
Yeah, -6. There you go. And what's left over?
6.
Bring this down. Yeah, plus 6, right? So now we have 6 times 6, which is what?
Hold on. 36.
Yep, 36 plus what?
6.
There you go. And that is equal to what?
Hold on. I think 42.
Yeah, it is 42. So we have 42, right? So now we know that f of -6 is equal to what? F of -6 is equal to what?
36. I mean 42, sorry.
42, there you go. Let's try the next problem. This is the next one. Write it down and let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
Make sure you have the f of -13 part written down too.
I have them.
Are you ready?
No.
Okay.
Okay, I got it.
All right, so we have f of x is equal to 2x minus 4 and f is -13. Let's see if we can solve this problem. So We have 3. We have f of x is equal to 2x minus 4, where f of x is equal to negative what? 13.
Yeah.
All right, so we need to plug in negative 13 for x, right? Negative 13 for x. So now we can rewrite this as 2 times what? Two times what? What am I multiplying times 2?
Sorry, I was muted. I just realized.
What am I multiplying times 2?
Negative 13.
Yeah, negative 13. There you go. Minus what?
4.
Yeah, there you go. 13 times 2 is what?
2 times 3, right?
2 times 13.
Okay. 26. I'm guessing.
Yeah, 26. Yeah. So yeah, negative 26 minus what?
24 minus 13. I mean 26
No,
minus
26 minus 4, and then we at the same time add and keep. So 26 plus 4 is what?
30.
Yeah, 30. So we would have negative 30. So f of negative 13 is equal to negative 30. Do you see that?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. All right, great.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so those are the first 3 problems on Quizlet. If you want to try some extra problems, they are available to you on the Google Classroom. I sent this email to your mom, so all you have to do is click it and then work on the flashcards.
All right, I'll definitely do that.
Yeah, so during our next session, I'll go ahead and we'll start off with the Quizlet flashcards, and then we'll probably try the quizzes game too, okay?
All right, but
All right, so make sure you also look into the Microsoft Teams, because your notes and the answer keys will be in there for what we just worked on from today, okay?
yeah.
All right, Jorge, it was good working with you. You have a Merry Christmas, all right?
All right.
All right, bye-bye.